Alright kids, in the tender.
This morning is bittersweet. It's the last morning me and the kids are going to be aboard for a whole month. It's just going to be Riley and his mates.
That is a shot. It's a bit of a sad day. Bittersweet's a good way to describe it.
So because it is our last day all together on the boat, we wanted to do something nice this morning. The boys have been raving on about this plane wreck. So we've just come to have a look and then we're going to go grab a coffee, maybe do a workout, and then we have a big day of work and
organising.
packing.
Can I go inside there?
No, look inside, Darwin, it's full of water.
Ding! Oh, that's why.
Look, oh look, there's a big octopus. It's massive. Ah! No running, Darwin.
Hello.
We're at a place called Busanga. The locals are calling it Buswanga, I think. It's an extremely protected anchorage. We're on a mooring ball at Marina del Sol here. This is a really, really beautiful little spot. How you feel, babe? You're leaving me for a while.
Strangely calm this morning, but I haven't had a coffee. Then the anxiety will kick in. Then I'll be stressed. No, it's gonna be really good, especially for the kids, just to reset and to see my family. But I am a little worried because the boat's gonna become a bachelor pad, and I'm just like, how are the boys gonna know how to turn this on and use this appliance, and what are they gonna eat? Like, are you guys gonna survive?
It's nearly 10 p.m. and I'm about to have peanut butter on Weet-Bix.
This week, you'll be joining Riley and his mates as they navigate these waters infested with box jellyfish.
There it is!
And they face oncoming typhoons. So yeah, he'll be taking charge of this video from here on. So join these guys for all of their drama. The La Vagabond family doesn't typically split up like this, especially for an entire month, but it became important for him to stay aboard to keep the boat safe and sail it further north in the Philippines to here in Subic Bay, in preparation for our journey to Japan soon.
Looking glam, girl. What? What kind of fish are they?
Tuna.
Okay.
The names are tuna.
Yeah.
Tuna fish.
Oh my god, I have goosebumps. There's a snake that cannot come onto our boat. Riley, you need to get it with a boat hook.
I'm gonna fight a snake. Ow!
Careful, it's coming up. Get out the way, Darwin.
It's lifting off its whole body because it's so long.
Oh, get back, get back, get back.
Oh! No, get lost.
I can hear it. Listen.
Oh,
No, you couldn't, Harry Potter.
It was talking to me.
Dad, catch the snake. Dad, catch the snake.
I am sleeping with my windows closed tonight, that's for sure.
what are you guys watching?
I'm just picking my nose.
I'm listening to the fabulous karaoke.
Mom, and I got my sunglasses, see? And watch this. You put them on. Mom, look. Oh, yeah.
It'd be easier to listen to if there were at least songs I knew, but nothing, not even Wonderwall.
Oh, yes.
I'm so tired. This is my bed.
The kids just need to get a little bit older, then you'll have your bed back.
I'm going to put them in bivouacs.
It's a family of bivouackers.
Come here, you little bivouacker.
No, babe. Love you.
Love you too. You smell funny.
Oh, it's my lip balm.
Honey?
It's peppermint and honey. Do you feel the tingles?
I know, like.
It's tingly.
Yeah. It was a busy morning getting the kids and Elena off to the airport. We didn't even manage to film our goodbye, unfortunately. Ellie was going to be leaving this afternoon too, just before the boys arrived.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Lucas and Otis. How we going, boys?
Good, pretty excited. Graceful as a swan.
Nicely done. Beautiful.
You happy with that?
Yeah, very happy. All right, Otis, off you get, mate. Nice. So here she is.
Alright.
So you were saying bigger than you thought, Otis?
Much bigger than it looks, yeah. Yeah.
Here's your room down here, Lucas. So do me a favour. Just walk down with that pointed roughly at your head.
Oh.
That's it. That's called vlogging.
Oh, sexy. Oh, that's the raw carbon fibre. Awesome. I love it. Oh, and the carbon fibre on the sink. That looks sick. Oh, the vintage tap. Copper. That's great. I love the dark tones.
And then this is our room here.
Bit of Felford, as Luke Wright would say. This is only slightly bigger really, isn't it? But obviously the girls' bathroom, as denoted by the pink tiles.
Well, that's actually my bathroom. And I picked the tiles.
I love that indoor-outdoor feel that it has, being able to walk through and having cover outside and just the openness and feeling part of the kitchen and everything. It's great. Very modern, open plan living.
Exactly, that's what we're going for.
And it's just so not stuffy like compared to your other boat that I've been on, your first boat, where it was very pokey and you wouldn't really want to be hanging around down there. It's got high arches, alright? Now that Lucas is gone, that is.
Like a pig in shit. How are you going? Pretty happy?
A massage now in the pool, got a mango shake on the way. I mean, yeah, not bad.
You are whatever the opposite of a mountain goat.
So yeah, after day one, I knew what sort of trip I was in for.
You get the tender in and out by yourself?
That's it, but I can do it. It's really nice having crew on board. I think you missed the spot there, Lucas.
I was going to have to use all of my cunning and guile to manipulate these two gentlemen into doing anything at all.
So come over here and I'll show you the Cunningham.
There is nothing in the world that I love more than sharing with people that I love the thing that I love doing.
What's going on, Lucas?
Just myself navigating through this pearl farm. Seems like a very silly idea. One a little bit more right, Riley.
We've got a new cinematographer on board.
Thank you very much. Hey, we got chippies!
So I asked these two to go and come in on the mooring ball so that we're safely anchored tonight, and they came back with beer and chips. So, we've picked up a mooring ball and we're in basically a big hole with very sharp edges all the way around that's reef. I don't want the boat to, in the night time, drift far enough into the sharp reef that we catch our rudder and damage everything, which could happen if a storm comes over tonight. The line for the mooring ball is long enough that it will let us hit the reef, because I reversed on it and I was like, we're getting too close, okay, we're gonna hit. Then I got the boys to pull up on the mooring line and they pulled up as hard as they could but only got 2 meters. I'm being super cautious like I always am. That's the only way I can sleep at night, is if I know that if a storm comes, we're probably okay, or we've at least done our best. What that means is I'm gonna have to dive down to say 10 meters or 15 meters, tie a rolling hitch around the mooring line, run a rope back up to a winch that's on board and winch up the mooring line so that it's like tighter and tighter and tighter and then super tight so we're actually sitting on chain. That's what I'm about to do. Grab a winch handle, you can see where it's lined up there, but don't tie anything yet, I'm going to dive down. Alright, pull that up. I probably didn't do enough wraps, but...
Coming up. Happy with that roller yet, or? That's about 4 meters now. More?
What?
We've winched 2 concrete blocks off the floor.
They're just hanging in midair.
Yeah. We shouldn't be here. One small meta editorial note here. We actually spent the night and then went to another spot the next day, but I forgot to film that. I think a few days have gone by here. Yeah. This will be a good spot to continue on from.
You're on.
The gears are clunking. It's like when I put it into forwards, it goes, I'll rev a bit and then it goes gunk. And I think that could be the propeller opening up. But also when I've got this lid open and I put it into reverse, the changing of the gears is really loud. So I'm just getting the boys to go forwards, neutral, reverse, and I'm just looking at what's going on here. Okay, go. No, that's reverse.
That's reverse.
I'm just doing this. You don't need to be down there at
No,
all.
this is just for show.
It's called a pickup shot.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, neutral!
Thanks, man. Great job.
What are you doing there, Riley?
Before I use anything, like a new set of knives and forks or dive mask or some electrical equipment for the boat, I always try and burn it. It's just a weird thing that I do.
You burn cutlery.
I just burn anything before I use it.
This is the spot, or we're just dropping anchors here? Sails here. Yeah. Wait.
Oh, look at the moon!
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right, Otis.
Alright, I'm sorry. I don't know, I'm new to this. What?
You are useless.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Is it coming up?
Shazam's
broken again.
Oh, I didn't hit search for song. There we go.
That was pretty good, that was pretty good.
Pop and Circumstance March or something.
What? You got it! You're not a good singer.
But I'm a good hummer.
Wish you were here.
The world was a different place a long time ago.
Big thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. I saw something the other day that I think pretty nicely summarises a way of thinking or a point of view.
Because I don't want to ever talk about my feelings with another dude. But
well, you don't mean that. I mean, that's too far. I mean,
no, I'm that guy. I'm that guy. I'm one of those old school guys. You know, when you talk about men's mental health and that men have to carry this burden and men have, yeah, that's what we do. Guess what? Somebody's got to get up. I have a family, right? I have children. I got to get up every day and go to work, and I have to, do what I have to do. And no, I don't. I mean, I'm a shit about my feelings.
This is a cognitive bias straight out of the book, namely the false dilemma or the either-or fallacy, presenting a limited number of options as if they were the only ones available, and it really lacks nuance. The problem here for me is that part of this resonates so hard. Like, it is hard to get up and go to work for your family, and that David Goggins ethos of just get out and just do it. Like, who's gonna carry the boat?
Who's gonna carry the boat?
Is just brilliant. But that has nothing to do at all with sharing your feelings. And you might be thinking, well, this is all well and good, Riley, but why are you taking such time to explain this to us? And the answer is that it's an ad. We really have been using BetterHelp forever. They make it so easy. The reason that they're able to do that for the most part is because it's online therapy. You can jump onto it on your phone, you can reschedule appointments very easily, you can swap therapists if you need to. You just got to answer a few small questions to get going. It just takes no time. It's very simple and easy. That's what I really love. Yeah, so I've got nothing against Dana White. I know quite a few Dana White types, but right here, he's displaying the emotional intelligence of a potato. It's not tough to not share your feelings. It's necessary if you're a human being and want to optimally navigate life. It's intelligent, and for guys especially, it can be quite difficult. And so therefore, often the bravest thing that we do. So be brave with me and subscribe to it is betterhelp.com/sailing is the link that you're going to be looking for. The word meme is a neologism coined by Richard Dawkins in his 1976 book, The Selfish Gene. A meme is an idea, behavior, or style that spreads by means of imitation from person to person within a culture. And so this particular style of thinking would be less objectionable if 4 times the amount of males weren't committing suicide as females in the US and Australia. That is a shocking and appalling statistic. And this particular style of thinking that's been displayed here, it's dangerous. I really believe that. So if you're trying hard to be the person that you're getting emotional, why does that happen? Always with kids. If, like me, you're trying hard to be the type of person that your kids look up to and think, he's a man that inspires me and someone that I would do well to imitate, then let's all don't be emotionally stunted cavemen. That ain't it. If you'd like to let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you, please do visit betterhelp.com/sailing. It's going to be in the first comment and in the description below and everywhere. You'll be able to find it for sure. Thank you for sticking with me for the brief interlude.
What are you up to there, Riley?
Doing some work. At some point in this episode I'm talking about Lucas, so I need to go back and grab footage of me and him when we were on the first boat. So I'm delving deep into Facebook archives and rifling through lots of really embarrassing shit.
Feeling pretty comfortable with Lucas at the helm?
Not really, no.
Come on, baby. Flop, yes! Woo!
So my boy, Lucas, I called this dude up about 12 years ago and I was like, I've bought a boat, it's in Italy. I need you to be there in about 14 days. And he said something like, well, buongiorno. He just flew straight over and me and him just went at it. We spent about the next 4 weeks anchoring inappropriately and drunk sailing all throughout the Mediterranean. Looking back, I really don't know how we survived at all. We were following a group of friends who were doing a Sail Croatia. We were partying all night, but then They would go to sleep on these large 16-person crewed boats and get taken from location to location. Me and Lucas would just wake up at 6 a.m. and try and keep up and motor and sail all day to the next spot, only to party again. And we just followed them and did what they did, but without sleeping at all. It was insane. And it was exactly what we both wanted to be doing at the time. Lucas is beautifully flawed, like any well-written character. He's hilarious, impatient, intelligent.
Oh, I didn't hit search for songs.
Incredibly frustrating.
You are useless.
He'll complain about the most obscure thing for 6 hours straight, demanding everyone around him's attention.
That's some weird Asian mutant vegetable.
And have me cracking up the entire time. He finds it very difficult to navigate uneven terrain.
Got high arches, alright.
And so he's much more like a meerkat than a mountain goat. He still parties like we used to, but I think even he agrees that he wishes that he would slow down a bit.
Okay, one more.
I really love this dude. He's a rock star and a legend, and it is so good for me to reconnect with these old friends that I haven't been able to hang out with too much because we've been busy sailing the world for the last 10 years. So yeah, it's not something that I'd change, but the YouTube and the sailing has definitely come at a real price.
The boys are beginning to complain about not finding a place that was remote enough. So we've left town and we've sailed to Dinaran Island. Is this acceptable, Lucas?
Yes. Very impressive and healthy looking. I wouldn't know, but yeah, looks good to me.
It really quickly goes from like fun and games to, you know, we've got to get back to the boat. A squall came in and it's probably blowing 20 knots out there. The wind is enough to overcome the current and swing the boat right around. It's going to rain in a minute, so we need to shut our hatches. That was a gust of like 40 knots.
Really?
That was fucking hectic. It blew the boom over because I didn't have the main sheet locked on. Yeah, that is windy. Try to stay as angry as you were just before. The debate is if it's a cucumber or a zucchini, and Lucas is getting furious.
I'm team cucumber, you're
Isn't
team
it the wrong
zucchini.
colour?
I feel like I'm in a goddamn parallel universe.
What is it? After eating several bites of it.
That's some weird Asian mutant vegetable. It's neither.
A zucchini. You look a bit sunburned.
Oh, it could be. Didn't put any sunscreen on.
We'd covered quite a few miles in just a few days, winched up some concrete blocks. Fortunately, it didn't blow away in the stormy weather we've been experiencing from a nearby typhoon. It was nice to finally get in the water today and appreciate a sunset on the beach.
Owie, owie, owie. It's like a bougainvillea. That hurts to stand on.
Where are you off to, Lucas?
Go and get some fish for dinner. Oh. Yoo-hoo! So Riley's just rediving over here at the moment. He's managed to get a couple of fish and he's sent us back and said go and Google how to bleed fish. So we just YouTubed it. He's got a mangrove jack, which he's pretty happy about, and another little something he told me the Hawaiian name of, but I don't know what it was. Something like this, I believe. Yep, well there's blood, that's a good sign. We eat tonight.
Riley's finished his hard day's work.
Well done, Captain.
Stoked with that. It wouldn't be a Riley fillet session without a bit of my own blood on the deck. Sympathetic slicing for the fish. I'll have a clean up and I'll have a proper look at it.
What have we got going on here tonight, Otis?
We're going to cook up some of the coral trout, stir fry kind of fish and rice vibe.
Nice.
I think making it up as I go along, but I've got a good feeling about it. Nice soft.
A bit of fresh coral trout.
Ah, some delicious zucchini. All right, Otis. What happened last night, mate? Tell us all about it.
After Riley's pretty big proteinous catch last night, we had a good feed and I jumped into bed and I did a bit of catching myself. This is what I picked out of the bed this morning as I was packing up all of my sheets.
Lucas and I got no mosquitoes and you got absolutely drilled. I don't know how that happened.
It was pretty shocking waking up and just seeing a graveyard of mosquitoes lying around me.
That is a massacre.
Hi everyone, me again. I just wanted to hop in and share some of the highlights from my last couple of days here in Australia. First off, I forgot how challenging it can be to travel solo with 2 kids.
No, we're not having marshmallows.
Because kids can't have marshmallows.
Exactly. No, come on, let's go to the cafe. Come on.
Juice up there.
Yeah, but that's not real juice.
And how cold winter can be this far south. So I started in Perth and enjoyed some time with my friends there.
Can't turn around.
Then we made our way up to my hometown where I surprised one of my best friends and her reaction was just priceless.
We've done it again, sis.
Then we got settled in and celebrated Darwin's 3rd birthday, which Riley sadly missed. Feel free to drop some birthday wishes in the comments and I'll read some out to Darwin. Oh, and Ellie flew all the way back to England and surprised everyone too.
Hi, Grandma.
Check out some of these sweet moments that she caught on camera.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Ellie will be coming back to join us for our Japan trip soon. Anyway, thanks. Carry on.
I had that there just in case that sticks on itself. How you feel, boys?
Like I'm rolling around in a pool of my own sweat.
And mustard.
Because we are. How swole are you? Put your sunnies on, mate. You look even more swole. How's it going, Otis?
A lot of trust going on here.
Luckily, I've had a fair bit of practice of this with my close friends and housemates.
Done. mate. No worries.
Give us a twirl, Riley. So Riley's just informed us that we're most likely going to be on the move again first thing tomorrow morning, and we finished the beer last night, so I've just asked Riley for permission to take the tender to this little port over here and see if we can't rustle up some beers for the trip. He said, okay, but you have to tell that into the camera. So I'm doing this under duress.
I'll just keep an eye on the hurricane and finish cleaning the barnacles off the hull, mate. You just go grab yourself some beer, all right? Here they come. So pleased with themselves. Did you get a carton?
The first mob were just laughing at us, saying they couldn't speak English. We persevered, found a hotel. There was a lady sleeping and we woke her up. We're like, beer? And she's like, yes. We're like, really? Like, a few? And she's like, and cold.
What else do we need? Toilet paper or any other?
Cigarettes for Otis.
It reminds me of Dumb and Dumber when he's like, only get the bare essentials.
Okay, just get the bare essentials. What do I look like?
Okay, so we've spent the last few days over here spearfishing, and then at this anchorage here. The boys are starting to get a little antsy. They want to do some sailing. There's a hurricane nearby, which I'm not sure if I've spoken to you all about yet, but that has been causing this really weird and awesome and beautiful weather phenomenon where there's like, the sky is just different. It's just different when there's a hurricane nearby. I had this experience in the Bahamas once when I had to evacuate Elena and Lenny off the boat.
Pretty uncomfortable on this boat at the moment.
Pretty uncomfortable.
Sorry, you have to stay on the boat by yourself.
That system is now moving north and east away from our current location. It was looking like it was tracking sort of in our direction. So it's safe for us to sail where it was. We're going to hoist the spinnaker, and I'm not sure on our wind angles at the moment, but it looks like it could be a really good run today, but we'll see how we go. Happy to be sailing today, big fella?
Very happy. Excited to, get the spinnaker up and see what that's all about. Oh.
Finally got the spinnaker up and running. There was clouds in different spots, which was pushing the wind in all different sorts of directions, and I nearly put it away, and then I was like, just unfurl it, we'll see how we go. And we were sailing in the lightest winds. I could hardly even believe it. But now we're doing 10 in 10, and a really cool thing is we're actually producing 1.6 kilowatts of power, 1.7, 1.9, so we're thumping power into that 48 volt battery bank, which is huge because it powers the electric engines and the hob and just everything on board. So that's pretty good, baby. Right on. Okay, bring it down. Pretend it's an oil rig hose. Yep, more.
Does that purple rope go in with it?
Yep, you just coil that up. We won't worry about that. So again, I'm navigating in with Google Earth, just ticking along with a completely unknown channel here, just trying to do my best. Southeast Asia is crazy. I've got Lucas up high so he can look down with his polarized sunglasses.
All these fishing people are out looking at us like they're gonna run over our net. Yeah, they're waving at us, Riley. Stop.
So I've got a net here, reef here. Lucas was freaking out going, the fishermen are waving at us. But they were literally just waving hello. It looks like the net follows the reef. Yeah, I can see the reef quite clearly. This is a day to be doing this with it being overcast. 200 meters, just on the left.
If I was a mosquito, I'd be off this joint. Nah, I think we're good.
That was the most incredible sail today. I'm not sure how much we filmed again, but I was explaining to Lucas, yeah, last time I used this sail, I like ran us into trouble and me and Jamie had to pull it down like real fast. We were about to hit a reef and it was pretty hectic and I was like, oh, I've done it again. Coming in here was hectic, and now as the sun sets, we're in golden hour now and this whole place is just friggin' beautiful. The boys snuck off to grab a couple of beers and this is a beautiful, completely protected anchorage, which makes me feel tranquilo. I'm gonna have a shower now and have some dinner. Here's my two chefs up here. It's nearly 10 p.m. and I'm about to have peanut butter on Wheat Bix. You both happy about that?
Well, I mean, the captain should not be hungry. I don't feel great about that.
I put a little bit of milk in the bottom. People actually laugh at how much butter I put on. There's a lot of butter. And then peanut butter on a Wheat Bix for dessert. It's like having a delicious cake. So we're just leaving this place now. These people are really nice. Hello! So leaving here, I've hooked on 2 different lines and both of them have the wheels gone like back there. Those buoys in the water, they've just, it's just lines going through the place. I'm right on the line from yesterday. We've got a storm coming up, so I'm just being super conservative with my sailing. So we're putting 2 reefs in the main. This is where it's a bit dodgy for me because I have to crawl up into this bag and it's hanging over this side. I'll let you see how it goes. Okay, you're gonna have to pull the green through. Okay, stop, sorry. Can you come down a bit on the blue? More, yep. Okay, we're in. We are now definitely going to get gobbled up by this storm here. I'm really glad I put that second reef in the main. I know from my experience in the South China Sea, which was unbelievably hectic, that I can go downwind with 2 reefs in the main, put the head sail away, and I'm good for like 40, 42 knots for about an hour. I was just saying to Otis, the worst of that squall is over now. They went from 12 to 25, I think, true, and it also went from in front of us to behind us. I wasn't really looking at the instruments because I could feel the boat. We didn't even heel over. We went from 8 knots to 12 knots and now we're back to 10. That is the thing about this Rapido, is that you can sail more conservatively while still being impatient. How you looking, bro?
The swell report. The swell report? It's probably about a 6 out of 10.
So this morning I woke up and there was this noise which is terrifying to any boat captain. So I've just shot awake and I was like, what is that? And then I was like, that's the windlass. So I hurtled out of the forward hatch naked and ran forwards, and I managed to, so I pushed the down button. It was just ghosting itself upwards. The control box up here has got moisture inside it, which I clicked onto later, but anyway, when I would take my finger off, it would go up again. So if that had happened when I was on shore, the anchor would have come up, crushed the front of the boat, and the boat would have just drifted off. It's unbelievably terrifying to have that happen. There's a switch on the switchboard which operates all of the winches on board, and I should have had that off. But man, I've never seen something like that happen before. Oh, and then because I was naked, I was having to overpower the winch. So I let a lot of it down and then ran inside, and I had to crawl over Otis, who's just sort of waking up, and I'm doing this to get over him to turn off the main switchboard. Sorry about that, Otis.
It's on.
This was just flying up.
It's like the equivalent of your handbrake just taking itself off if you're parked on a really steep hill.
Exactly. And we'd finally made it to Boracay. Massive thank you to Lucas and Otis for helping me get the boat north. Thanks to everyone out there for watching. Next week I'm sailing the rest of the way solo before reconnecting with Elayna and the family.